said, boom. My homegirl just sent me there, right? 11th floor, uterus, it says. 11th floor, public market, baby. She took my information before. There's no root there. As Rick would say. Surgeon 6 performed first uterus transplant on transgender woman. That's probably in the United States. They've been doing this shit for male to push out. But baby, we been on the information, the CHOPPAZ, nigga. And once they push out one, baby, they gotta get another uterus. That's why they snatching out little girls up. 9/11, 3 of them kidding the ritual, nigga. 11th floor shit. So y'all ain't know what federal mean. What do you mean 11th floor? Welcome to the 11th floor. Y'all niggas still slow around this bitch. I'm talking about, can't catch the motherfucking loop, nigga. Now here it is, 5 years later, everything fair same come to fruition. I'm talking about 11th floor. Uterus is kind of all that good shit. Your 14th floor elites, nigga. 11th floor, man. Public market babies on this true farm. They gonna fuck with genetics. Snatching them young girls up for their motherfucking uterus, man.
To my public market baby. Everybody tell me to tell you. 11th floor shit. Been told y'all this shit. I did this shit 3 years ago out in the crib.
I said, can you catch the motherfucking good high? 5 years later, the shit that I give you come to manifest in real life, coming to fruition in real life, nigga. Y'all still playing with that bitch ass footage, bro. This was popping, nigga. Organs, genetic splicing. They taking uterus assists. I guess I'm out to put Tyrone, little brother, the one you saying, be it for Banks. I'm about to show y'all who the fuck Banks is, right? I'm about to show y'all that goddamn Zach said he had already hooked up with all the motherfucking trainers on the west side of the cheese, nigga. Zach McDuffie, nigga. Hooked up with them elites.
Uterus
Shit, straight from world, small hurricanes and shit. Eclipses and shit that was selling on these motherfuckers, unholy motherfuckers. My homegirl just sent me there, right? 11th floor uterus, it says. 11th floor public market, baby. She took my information and fucked it all up because they be kind of catch no root there. As Rick would say. Surgeon 6 performed first uterus transplant on a transgender woman. That's probably in the United States. They've been doing this shit for male to push out. But baby, we been on the information, the CHOPPAZ, nigga. Once they push out one, baby, they gotta get another uterus. That's why they snatching out the girls up. 9/11, 3 of them kidding ritual, nigga. 11th floor shit. So y'all ain't know what federal mean. What do you mean 11th floor? Welcome to the 11th floor. Y'all niggas still slow around this bitch. I'm talking about, can't catch the motherfucking loop, nigga. Now here it is, 5 years later, everything fair same come to fruition. I'm talking about 11th floor. Uterus is kind of all that good shit. Your 14th floor elites, nigga. 11th floor, man. Public market babies on this true farm. They gonna fuck with genetics. Snatching them young girls up for their motherfucking uterus, man. True don't need no help. I'm talking about, can't catch the whooping now. Can't catch the whooping now. I said, can you catch the motherfucking whooping now? 5 years later, the shit that I give you come to manifest in real life, coming to fruition in real life, nigga. Y'all still playing with that bitch ass footage, bro. This was popping, nigga. Organs, genetic splicing. They taking uterus assists. I guess I'm out to put Tyrone, little brother, the one you saying, be it for Banks. I'm about to show y'all who the fuck Banks is, right? I'm about to show y'all that goddamn
crazy,
Zach said he had already hooked up with all the
What Fed mean by let them float? What he talking about, puppet monkey baby? They taking it, got there do all the kind of shit with the shit. I can't even disguise my shit. I can't disguise my shit. I said whoop it. I can't have the whoop the whoop. Take my shit and just fuck it all up. Man, these folks been got there getting them organs. I told y'all niggas way back when what the fuck they were doing on that little float. They waiting on them uterus. When we were looking at them camera, I feel like they talking, man. Niggas so tired. That's why I can't really put no energy in this shit for real. I just sit here and look at this shit. Man. They been doing that shit overseas. I tried to tell y'all niggas that shit. Oh, y'all think them little young girls in Chicago coming up missing around all them goddamn organ harvest infested hotel. But won't nobody press that shit. Y'all niggas press each other, but y'all won't press when it comes to goddamn pressing on the powers. Nah, y'all won't press on that shit. That's why I just be tripping on this shit, man. I'm gonna goddamn just go through these videos. I remember the nigga that trying to clown me about. Man, I told the motherfucker who Obama was, how that script went. That's why I was out here when Kamala Harris was running. I was in the joint. I was at the joint reading play-by-play every day. I'm telling niggas we're gonna be on TV the next day. Where they going with it, niggas? I said, why did Kamala Harris wasn't nobody but Nefertiti, man. It was Obama bitch. But I know y'all don't understand though. Take a uterus out of a little young girl. I seen them motherfuckers where they take all the goddamn baby blood out the baby and transfer the old man blood into the baby. And the baby get out, and the old man get all the baby blood so it make them more youthful. Blood transfusion. They got a name for that shit, but I can't remember the name. I researched so much shit. This shit just crazy, man. I was doing these little quick videos when I was locked up with my little jail phone, trying to keep my people on game. So what's going on in this world, man? Y'all ever see that goddamn that collage with them ears, with Gucci Man ears and shit? I started that shit, that my shit. Same way I started this goddamn kidney ritual shit. I'm a trendsetter, man. I got my own, man. And I be proving what the fuck I be saying, though. I be proving it. It just, all this shit just manifests. I just be tripping all this shit. All this shit just manifests. Like it ain't shit. What a video goddamn I did on that COVID shit. Man, every disease they bring out here, they already got a cure for it. Yeah, the corona. Y'all know that the corona around that black sun. That's the aura. COVID-19. Motherfucker take a goddamn young girl and snatch her uterus out and give it to a motherfucking transsexual so he can put some goddamn baby out of his goddamn ass, and niggas still ain't gonna goddamn ride, jump on a solar ship with a real nigga. I be scrolling around town, goddamn watching niggas who went on shit, talk about the same shit a nigga was talking about 7 years ago that they was against, and they teaching what a nigga was out here goddamn putting down. I'm like, damn, okay, then that's how I go. Now you're a believer now. You're a shot a nigga out though, because I'm the same nigga y'all combating. What the fuck that country ass nigga to my uterus? I know they waiting on that little flow, nigga. Zach told y'all he got down here fuck with them goddamn trains on that west side. It was all in that hotel, all that shit was scripted out, man. Man, let the goddamn soul goddamn baby like a motherfucker. Yeah, still trying to cry about her sister, but wouldn't shed a tear for her daughter. These niggas crazy. I told y'all when Laura had that phone out of that radio station, she was showing pictures that Jay Money had took down there, them goddamn cameras in that kitchen. He in the same kitchen with them while they back there in that kitchen. They stopping them from going back there. He in the kitchen at the same time, according to the footage, and I'm telling you, it's the same. They got them. It's the same damn kitchen. And later on, she seen going through this kitchen. What the fuck you mean, same kitchen? It's the same motherfucking kitchen. Fuck the whoop. I tell you, it's the same damn kitchen. And I proved to my folks it's the same kitchen. That shit crazy. I'm gonna see if I find the goddamn video I did by Cope. Lame ass lawyer. This nigga him. They got tweets and shit out about Nipsey Hussle before he died. Now I'm looking at goddamn this nigga goddamn Gilly the Kid, motherfucking crying and shit about $100 million contract with that Rick Ross and that John Legend playing in the background. John Legend, the last motherfucker goddamn they goddamn linked goddamn Nipsey with. Right after that video stakes, he gone. He gone. And tied up in them contract, them Illuminati ass niggas. I seen that shit, I know it wasn't right. So I seen that nigga on a video, on a goddamn video with goddamn Jay-Z and P did. I was, man, that nigga Nipsey fucking up, man. I don't know what he got up his sleeve, but I hope he know what he doing. I hope he got there playing his own getaway. Cause your ass finna leave him. That's one thing for sure, your ass finna leave him. Fucking with them niggas. Real talk. Y'all believe it now? Y'all believe the whoop it now? Y'all believe the whoop it now? Huh? What are you talking about? Whoop the whoop. Man, the whoop, man. Catch this shit. What you want me to talk this shit and get my channel took down and shit? Huh? Cause niggas think it's organ soul. It's on for justice. Goddamn Dr. Ali tried to tell her ass, I got 5 racks on it. I goddamn help goddamn zone the body so we can goddamn start a real official case against these hoes. But nah, she flipped the script and went crazy on that nigga. She flipped the script and went crazy on that nigga. Now said she mad at Dr. Ali because he tell her some real shit. Now she want to find any kind of excuse to be mad at him. Man, that lady crazy as hell.
I'm trying to show y'all this thing that beef of security and ground plasma with those things. This has been a medical in operation. It's flash.
You in operation? Well, can you catch the whoop that now? Going, what it is? Human shadow. What it is? What it is? Going, shadow.
On a little happy Sunday, you feel me? I'm gonna go in. I'm going in. I'm going right on in. You feel me? A little happy Sunday, you feel me? I said, boom. And we live.
Going on there, nigga. You say you going there, go on
And
there.
we live, nigga.
Fuck
Hey,
all
man,
that.
yesterday I had a goddamn video, man. We went on going. And so people who don't know what going is, or going is, it means you ain't nothing but a piece of chattel, aka cattle.
Human cattle.
To the true power that be. When I say true power to be, I'm not talking about the Masonic order, because the Masonic order is put to the true power to be at this present point of time. Because I'm talking about the Jew. You dig? So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Boom. All here. You feel me? Yeah. Okay. So going. Definition of going. I just told this that channel is a Jewish term and a non-Jew. And if you understand, when you understand that the Jews are the ones behind the writings of all these religious books, man, you can open your eyes to a whole lot of shit. But you don't want to get it. You don't say, no, in the Bible, the Jews said, and the Bible said, the Jews. In the Bible, what the Jews wrote was what the Jews wrote. But you ain't got to believe me. You know what I'm saying? But you better understand the truth don't be and break up over no nigga. You know what I'm talking about? So, then if you really understand, you understand Trump's attitude, really, it's the money, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying? Trump ties these motherfuckers. I feel if I can't find it, I thought one of his presidents got down. They were Jews, but they was from Russia, if I'm not mistaken, but now they're coming up, both of them supposed to be born in Germany. I don't believe. See, that's not the information I got when I first went in on trying to find out who Trump was. That was a couple years back. I was thinking his mother was from some kind of little fishing town
in Russia.
Russia, sometimes he had ties to Russia or some shit. But either way it go, man. Nigga, it's hardcore too, man. He ain't gonna come straight and tell you that. You see what I'm saying? But you follow his path, he show you that, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the reason he don't write his goddamn walk with it, like I was trying to tell y'all, when you got a nice temple, you got a Christian, you touch the Crusader. Trump supporters come down from somewhere else. That's why he don't rock with the Hollywood thing. When he rocks with the Hollywood thing, he know he owns that shit. You know that's his shit. You know what I'm saying? The Pope and all that shit. He don't like to bow down to the Pope like the rest of them all do, because he knows the shit. He's studying that shit. And he's setting that shit up. He's setting shit up. He's setting that shit up now. Righteous Jewish power. You know what I'm saying? Strategic power, strategically put shit in power. You put some people in power. And when you understand it, the white man, the Gentile, as the Bible says, the Gentile, man, when the last say so come down to it, the Jews is not going to give them Israel, man. They going to take that shit. The Jews said he don't know what to do, man. You know what I'm saying? And they sit back and watch the Arab and the white man fight over land that belongs to the original, the ones the Jews have stolen the identity of. They have stolen the identity of the melanated people, which is not them, bro. But they done wiped us so far from goddamn map. They ain't worried about us, bro. But we ain't got no army, we ain't got nowhere. They ain't worried about us. They don't even sit up here and part of the fight no more. So the Jews sit back and goddamn just watch the Arab and the motherfucking white man do a religion that he gave. You know what I'm talking about? He gave them Islam and the Christianity. He sit back just watching them fight over. For all the books, and in the last book he jumped and he write himself into the history, but he write his book last, bro. No man, he write his book last, man. He write his book last. He put his book first. You ain't gotta believe me, but I'm gonna give it to you. He put his book first, man. He put his book first. But in the book that came out before the autobiography, Septuagint, all the little Bibles came out, and the Quran, and all the other little religions they allowed to come out, because they had to go. Let me show you something. They had to be published. The books had to be published So go on back and see how long the Jews been controlling your publishing. Ain't no book coming out of it that motherfucker get published. See, ain't no book gonna come out unless that motherfucker gotta be published, and you gotta have goddamn you gotta go out there and sign papers and all kind of shit. But I don't give a fuck. We just talking about the book gotta be published. So who in control of publishing? Who controls all the publishing? Literary gangsters. When you understand what literature is not the same as history. Literature is a bunch of mumbo jumbo curved down. You know how literature is, man. When you was in school, you had English, you had literature, Shakespeare's and all that shit. All that bullshit. That's literature. Not to say it's factual, true history. So they literary gangsters at the same time, they controlling the publishing. So if they don't want that shit published, guess what? Your book don't come out the same way today. Rap about that bitch on that pole, she snorted my dog, and I'ma kill that hoe. If you ain't rapping about that shit, guess what? You ain't coming out. I know, my nigga. I know. I don't know what I'm talking about. But look and see who controlled all the publishing, my nigga. Literary gangsters, but these niggas pepping. The sword is the ink pen, man. Boy, that's how they got our minds, because they control the fucking literature. Then they sit so far back in the cut, they pepping the white man. And you know what fucking kind of problem we let the white man create for us? The motherfucking so-called master mason, the 33rd degree master mason, motherfucking order, goddamn mason. We think master, this master, the nigga, the president of Washington, D.C. You know the kind of problem we think they do for us. So if these motherfuckers pimping these niggas, if the goddamn Jews pimping these niggas, and the motherfuckers in Washington, D.C., the president, all these motherfuckers and motherfuckers that announcing goddamn controlling the space program and all these motherfuckers is going to the Jew. You know we at the bottom of the motherfucker totem pole. They going to these niggas, so that mean goddamn, but these the motherfuckers who called the shots behind the scenes against country. Mother against father, they motherfucking pin anybody against, they pin motherfucking country against country, then guess what? The country got to goddamn go borrow money from them, put the country in motherfucking debt. We was looking at this the tape yesterday by the doctor. The motherfucker said, we don't give a fuck about the principal, all we want their interest. As long as you got them paying the interest rate, we don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? The stolen identity. Your stolen identity. And then the thing you want to say is goddamn, oh shit. No, we the real Jews. We the goddamn black Jews. See, ain't no such thing as no black Jew. They stole your identity, but you gonna goddamn latch on to the name they gave themselves when they stole your identity. If it wasn't no such thing as a Jew, and they make up a name called Jew, that don't make you no motherfucking Jew. They stole your identity and changed their name to Jewish and stole your fucking history, wrote themselves into your history and put themselves in your place. That's why they'll come right next to a nigga and say, yeah, you my nigga. Because we've been through the same goddamn struggle. We've been through the same motherfucking struggle. And we feel our pain, we feel the pain just like you. But the whole time, ain't no white man never goddamn stepped down on them niggas like that. They be talking about Hitler. Man, all that shit. Damn near like the nigga shit, all that nigga. All that shit goddamn sour. They paint the picture of that. Hitler was a bad motherfucker, but Hitler had that swastika. That swastika came straight up out of Africa. Straight up out of Church of Alabama. I can show it to you. You want to put it up? I put it up. Boop, 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 boop. I got it right on up. Straight to the Church of Alabama. Carved straight out of the goddamn mountain. Why I still would have a problem? Carved straight out of the mountain. The swastika go back, that's 360 degrees. These goddamn corners 90 degrees, that's 9180 to 4360. It represents 360 degrees. another representation of goddamn sun. See what I'm talking about? So that's why the guy belonged to Hitler. So Hitler knew goddamn what the fuck he was doing. He knew who he was trying to get rid of. He goddamn trying to ban the motherfucking secret societies. That's what he was trying to stop. In the secret societies was these motherfuckers going around literally putting literature out and writing literature, writing themselves into a goddamn people history. And Hitler knew the whole was lying, and he was trying to stop the whole because he knew they was going to become the world power. He didn't stop them. He knew it. You don't see Hitler goddamn killing no black boy, he killing Jews, so-called Jews. Trying to stop the shit. But then they played the little picture, put the shit on their little Hollywood South TV show, and then tell you they didn't suffer all kind of goddamn strife. These motherfuckers ain't suffer shit. They sacrificed a few motherfuckers. Yeah, they sacrifice niggas every day, B. The nigga every day, B. Niggas get sacrificed every day, B. They sacrifice a few motherfuckers for the sake of the TV show to show you the goddamn South. And took over the motherfucking world. These motherfuckers took over the goddamn world, man. Then you want to watch Trump act the way he act. Shit. Swag. Who the fuck you think your mom and dad is? Who the fuck you think your mom and dad is? I gotta go and goddamn go try this goddamn. I'm gonna go try to get that damn footage of me and old girl. And she jumped down in some shit one day. Bro. My man Ho goddamn. And she gotta find that footage. Nobody don't be able to find it. Man. But she jumped down on some shit one day. Let me see. I might be able to go up to him and see his I'm just gonna go find the shit. Try to find it. Boom. I'm just gonna find it. I had chopped it over Black Country Fraud Committee. She came through one day and she was breaking that shit down so lovely about Trump. That shit was going right over people's head. She came and she broke that shit down just as lovely as she wanted to do. I'm talking for real. But don't seem like I'm gonna be able to find it. Let's see. I'll try one more thing, then I'm gonna move on. I should have had it ready. But I thought I forgot what I was doing. Trying to pull that shit right up, like that. Did it. Let's see. There's the one. Because I wouldn't worry about it. She can get that down, taking shit. I'll bring it back up. I got plenty of time to bring it back up. I get some shine. Shout out to like that, my super Black Country Fraud Committee. She came through and goddamn represented that shit. The story about behind Trump look crazy ass. I was gonna play that beat, don't worry about it though. But look at this nigga is gone. This nigga is not good. This nigga true. This nigga down with you. Why he make his move like that? Why he make his move like that? Look at this shit right here. Look at this shit right here. This is dad right here, Fred Trump. And Mary Ann McCullen Trump. Man, these people got ties with Russia and Germany, man. You understand me? These folks got all kind of ties, bro. Watch this right here. Oh, I got a 7 screen. I'm tripping. Don't let me trip out on y'all. Shit. Don't let me trip out. Got a 7 screen, bird. Bang bang. Bang bang. Bang bang. That's how the flying bird. Oh, bang bang. Pew, 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 pew. Pew. See what we got right up? This nigga daddy, man. Everybody know daddy goddamn gave me first big. Everybody know this shit. But the thing nigga need right check out is what he stand for, what he talk from. Is why. Pew. See this? Man, this nigga ain't nothing to do. This ain't shit new to these niggas, man. See this? Like a grand wizard or drag. That's a grand wizard type shit, though. You know what I'm saying? I wonder where this particular goddamn, I wonder where this nigga here keep this particular sheet and cape at. I wonder where he keep it at. I bet he keep this motherfucker fresh, that motherfucking clean. He probably got his mama's too. I know he probably got this motherfucker right here. It belonged to his daddy. It belonged to his daddy. Y'all play with it if y'all want to, man. Y'all can play with it. I bet this nigga still don't give a fuck how many messages and everything he got. I bet he got the special place that he keep him daddy. See, with him K. Oh, that shit meant something to him daddy. Him daddy, y'all. He can't get some milk and cookies from the chocolate there. You understand me? Cause it meant something to his daddy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man, go in, man. This shit, boy. I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you who's messing with and what things what it is. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't believe him, you go right into you look at all these little pictures. That's a nice little picture there. Soldier boy. Soldier boy. Look at one of these little something truck. Might be her. But that bullshit, it legendary, everything legendary on this show, man. I just got there and made a little joke. You feel? I just make a little joke. Get up. Man, it's not crazy. The first wife, though, he down there. Anyway, Jewish ties, man. This nigga Jewish ties. I'm gonna show you. And you can go right in the Bible and find this shit if you want to. But let me go back. Let your boy go back. And get up out there. Get up out there. Boom, get up out there. Oh, there was some shit we were talking about yesterday about him and his uncle, man. That shit that trip me out, but I don't want to go out to that nigga uncle, man. It sounds serious. That nigga uncle, man, it sounds serious, man. Like they be got there hitting portals and shit. He coming back. No, like that nigga knew he was gonna be president, man. They be knowing anyway. Years ahead of time anyway. You know what I'm saying? There goes, you can find this video that we played yesterday. So I'll play some of that video for y'all, man. Let y'all listen to how these folks talking, how these folks feel about you for real, off the rip. The Jews, they don't want to tell it, they don't want to tell it, they don't want to, who behind them? Now I'm trying to figure out who behind them. Who behind them? If you don't think these people wrote this shit, in the Bible, I'll show you in Genesis. We're going to go into Genesis. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. You know, I know. Man, you always trying to bash religion. Yeah, I'm trying to get you back to Mother Nature, man. I'm trying to get your head back right. Yeah, y'all trying to bash that shit. Trying to bash the hell out of this shit. You're an atheist. No, I ain't. You is. You got deep, bro. You don't understand what the fuck going on. You gotta understand who writing this shit. Who goddamn. They motherfuckers been in control since goddamn 1900. Since the 1900, these folks been in control of all this shit. So you think you got some real shit. You think you got some real shit to hold on to. Okay. Yeah, right here, man. Let me goddamn crank this up. Out to goddamn Mike 5MB. You know what I'm saying? This video will be used for goddamn educational purpose.
From 9 to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Filling in for Pastor Bob, who covered for me last week. We're going to have a very interesting program tonight. I'm sure you're going to find it that way. I have a guest by the name of Rabbi A.B. Finkelstein. He's off the east coast of the United States, who's going to be joining me tonight. And we're going to be talking about authenticity of things in the world.
Damn, that man said.
As I said, the rabbi off the east coast of the
About authenticity. That's not one of the words I be using on my people. Y'all goddamn authentic. Don't let nobody take your authenticity. Be the author of your own life. Once you goddamn follow an author and give him control and you believe what an author say, you lose your authenticity. You're no longer authentic. You are a sheeple, a cattle, a chattel. Man, it sounds like some shit I be saying to my people, man. Damn, let's go, Rabbi. Let's go.
Thursday. Are you there with me tonight? Say, listen, I'm filling in here for Pastor Bob tonight, and I know we've never met, but I do have some very interesting questions for you. I think questions that I want to give you the opportunity to answer to, because there's a lot of rumors and conjecture that's taking place across this country relating to the Jewish population, okay? Now you see, as being opposite of the teacher of the Jewish race, because you are a race, aren't you? Well, some say we're a race, some say we're a religion. Yeah, well, what do you say? Well, a little of each. I can imagine, yeah. Now, I want to get into some hard topic here right away here.
They're not a race.
Very pronounced person among your own people. And of course, you're very aware that I don't like you or your race, okay? I'm sure you're aware of this, right? No problem. You see, there's a big topic that's going around on this 6 million Holocaust that took place during World War II of the Jews at the Buchenwald, Auschwitz, and different places. A lot of information has come out here from Rabbi Finkelstein that
Come over here now, come over here, not a race. No such thing as Jewish race. They stole your identity.
Everybody knows that the Jews never told the lie in the history of the world. However, whether it's 6 million or 600,000 or 60,000, it's just a number. Or it's just a number, but the thing that I want to get to you at is that, you know, the 1934 World Encyclopedia stated that there was only 3.5 million Jews in all of Europe. How did 3.5 million Jews populate themselves to 6 million? This is the question I'd like answered. Well, it's certainly Jew knows that he was the son of a Roman soldier and that his mother was a prostitute? Well, that was a long time ago. Who knows what was said back then? Yeah, I guess that's right. That's absolutely right. You know, we're having a real bad problem in our country right now. There's a lot of outsourcing of jobs and deindustrialization of this country. You know, the 7 Jew banking families that took over control of the money in America in 1913 was the Rothschild of London, Israel Schiff of Italy, Kuhn of Germany, the Warburgs of Hamburg, Lehman Brothers of New York, Goldman Sachs of New York, and the Rockefellers of New York.
Goldman Sachs.
They don't realize that
Always the gold. Goldman Sachs, man, they in control, man. They got private tax. I ain't gonna let this shit whole thing play, man. I might thumb through it a little bit more, man, but then, you know, y'all out of that. Go look at this video on your own time. Go ahead and check out this interview, man, with the Rabbi Abraham. I call it nigga Frankenstein. You know what I'm saying? It's Finkelstein, but I call it nigga Frankenstein. As you know, man, the Jews got the ability to change their fucking name when they get ready. One nigga named Goldberg. One minute nigga named Goldstein, Silverstein, Franklin Flicker, all that shit. They change the name, change business where they get motherfucking ready. They in control of all your motherfucking gold and jewelry. But one thing you gotta understand, they ain't never been no fucking. They said when they wrote this book, they wrote the book and said the Lion of Judah. A lot of y'all niggas know what I'm talking about, the Lion of Judah. Ain't no fucking Lion of Judah. You can't go through the land of Judah. How do you fucking tell these people who came out of the fucking Caucasus Mountains, the European descendant, how the fuck they become, control of what goes on in Judah. See, they use the name Judah, tie themselves to a land that ain't got nothing to do with them. That's a PowerPoint. Bam, a dot. There's a dot, man. So that's how you gotta get their ass back up off you. Back up off me. Back up, you gotta back them up off you. How the fuck you claim that you a Jew? They ain't never heard of no word, no Jew or none of that shit. When you in history, you coming back and forth, when you on your timeline, you traveling your timeline, and you doing your studying. This the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? This is when they trying to play chocolate and chess at the same time, trying to jump motherfuckers and everything else on the chessboard. You don't have to know jumping out chessboard. You can't jump way over here. You can't jump way over here. You goddamn about Judah, nigga. The land of Judah don't belong to you. It ain't no line of Judah. They imitate. They write the story the way they want to write it, but the line as well, the Sphinx as well. The Sphinx is in Kemet. That's when you see the great Sphinx, the great line, the line of Kemet still standing there. Ain't no line in no Judah. Ain't none of that shit in Judah like that. And so everything ties to them. When they want to be goddamn, want to be persecuted, want to goddamn be prosecuted, your ass got to go see the jury. They goddamn stole all of the jewelry, the diamonds, everything. They did the motherfucker had a goddamn. They fucking had a good ass find about some good ass shit, treasures and shit. And they was goddamn desecrating the people, man. But these motherfuckers have been fighting against each other for a long time. They've been fighting against each other for a long time over the shit that don't even belong to them. They've been to wipe those out and goddamn counted those out, man. They goddamn fighting against the goddamn the Arab and the Christians. They came out of the motherfucking mountains and made them a goddamn a whole race of people, bro. And mixed them mingle up on the people and goddamn they set people off into important areas. They goddamn they slide in. And they had these little secrets. They slowly build. They did that shit. And slowly took over the whole literary game, bro. They wrote the books like they wanted to write the books, man. And people is really listening to these people. They get these the people who wrote the shit. But you heard what he just said about Jesus. He wrote and gave you a Jesus, something for you to love and adore. Why he don't give a fuck about that shit? Oh yeah, he was a Jew too. Now he don't give a fuck about that shit because he know he wrote the shit and gave it to you. But he been taught well. He been taught well by his goddamn people. He been taught well by his people, man. And you can go right into your Bible, man. If you think I'm bullshitting, go right into your Bible and go into the
that ain't on teaching.
where you got them go to creating all the races and shit. all this little bullshit, and you will see that they talk about Jews and Gentiles. These motherfuckers, the greatest lie they ever told, that God, some damn God, gave granted salvation to the Jew first. That lie right there got the whole world fucked up on this bullshit. They gonna feed you all that good holy roller shit in them 20 pages, but they made sure you know that God loved them more than he loved y'all ass. They made sure you that God granted salvation to the Jew first, and the whole world is eating this shit. Inside the fuck God gonna grant salvation to a motherfucker?
It don't exist.
Who picking and choosing? Who you picking and choosing at? They ain't none of my God. That's y'all book God. I don't fuck with it like that. Cause I know what I'm talking about, man. I ain't fucking around like that. But they made sure they wrote that line. Then they put themselves over the motherfucking Leviticus, the Levites, the Jews. They made sure they put themselves over the money in your book. That's another PowerPoint. They put the motherfucker over your money in that book. That's another PowerPoint, bro. So now they over the money, and God they granted them salvation first, and they over the money. But they the ones goddamn trying to slaughterhouse the Savior, trying to do everything bad. They let all that shit take place. Then they come back around and run down and let Jesus slide all the way over into the Quran. How they do that? Through Abraham, through an allegorical story called Abraham. Abraham and Sarah and the goddamn the Egyptians. This is compassion for the coronavirus. It is compassion. See that? Compassion for the
What up, Keith?
Chop this shit up. The priority that is 2020. Yeah, Pat. On the coronavirus in 2003.
2003.
Ain't got no kill before that shit hit over here. Man, shout out to Donald Trump for pointing them hoes out. Fake news. Huh? Coronavirus come from over there. Huh? Trump on their ass. Huh? At the same time, setting up something Israel for them goddamn Ashkenazi Jews, German Jews to run this shit. All these motherfuckers gonna be British. It's gonna come from the same. Man, in other words, I don't see no nigga nowhere in sight, nigga. You got a pet, you got a cure, man. Chopper with life, man. 3GD, nigga. Fuck one of those out, nigga. Boom.
That's a boom. A whole lot of shit, man. This shit crazy. As you sit back watching this shit. Just listen to the lineup. Trump finna try to make Canada the 51st state of the United States. Over by the ice. I told you, Alaska, you get closer to their side of the ice. That's why they went on sold Alaska. Shit ain't part of us, man. You motherfucking crazy. Why this? They get the line over right
Israel.
They get the line.
Big as hell line. You know, some all this bullshit. Let's get it. You know what I'm talking about?
Here's the definition of androgynous. Partly male and partly female in appearance, of indeterminate sex.
The Baphomet. The GOAT. Lady Gaga.
I can't believe niggas don't know about this yet.
What's all that? You see what I'm saying?
What all that is?
Androgynous.
What all that is?
Agenda.
They go crazy when they see that dick. Why this? The crowd go crazy.
Obama. You know no reparations. He on Lady Gaga dick. Yeah, Obama on Lady Gaga dick.
Michael Aboud, Communications Coordinator, Donald J. Trump for President.
Donald J. Trump for President. Let's see who all bags Donald J. Trump for President. Since y'all don't believe me when I said this nigga.
Let's see Elon Musk on this list. Since they just made it, they don't know shit. They run this stress here. Elon Musk is a Trump supporter. Let's see.
Sephardic Jew. Paul Schleitner, Chairman, Supervisory Board. Deutsche Bank, Donald Trump's largest lender. Ashkenazi Jew. Miriam Adelson, endorser, Donald J. Trump for President. Donor, Future 45 PAC. Finance Vice Chairman, Trump Presidential Inaugural Committee. Ashkenazi Jew. Sheldon Adelson, endorser, Donald J. Trump for President. Donor, Future 45 PAC. Finance Vice Chairman, Trump Presidential Inaugural Committee. Ashkenazi Jew. Paul Atkins, member, President Trump's Strategic and Policy Forum.
They don't listen,
Ashkenazi
folks.
Jew. Brian Ballard, Finance Vice Chairman, Trump Presidential Inaugural Committee. Ashkenazi Jew. Elliot Broidy, Vice Chairman, Trump Victory Committee. Finance Vice Chairman, Trump Presidential Inaugural Committee. Ashkenazi Jew. Safra Katz, Executive Committee Member, Trump Presidential Transition Team. Ashkenazi Jew. Michael Cohen, Executive Vice President and Special Counsel, the Trump Organization. Ashkenazi Jew. Gary Cohn, Director, United States National Economic Council. Ashkenazi Jew. Delos Cosgrove, Member, President Trump's Strategic and Policy Forum.
I
Ashkenazi
can't
Jew.
hold the whole time,
Gil
y'all.
Desert, President, Trump Desert Development. Ashkenazi Jew. Michael Desert, Founder, Trump Desert Development. Ashkenazi Jew.
Huh?
Louis Eisenberg,
Desert
Chairman,
Development.
Trump Victory Committee.
Hold on.
Finance Co-Chairman.
These say desert development. Out there where they picking all this space shit at. I'm sorry, but I ain't gonna hold it.
Trump Presidential Inaugural Committee. Ashkenazi Jew. Boris Epstein, Senior Advisor, Donald J. Trump for President. Ashkenazi Jew. Stephen Feinberg, Donor, Trump Victory Fund. Member, Trump Economic
They ain't listen,
Advisory
folks.
Council. Ashkenazi Jew. Lawrence
You
Fink,
the richest
Member,
shit. They ain't
President
listen,
Trump's
folks.
Strategic and Policy
Whoop the
Forum.
whoop. They ain't listen.
Ashkenazi Jew. Alan Fishman,
They still
Chairman,
ain't listen.
Ladder Capital, Donald Trump's second largest lender. Ashkenazi Jew. David Friedman, Co-Chairman,
They're Friedman.
Israel Advisory Committee for Donald Trump, United States Ambassador to Israel. Ashkenazi Jew. Samuel Fox, Vice Chairman, Trump Victory Committee. Ashkenazi Jew. Alan Garten, Executive Vice President and General Counsel, the Trump Organization. Ashkenazi Jew. Bruce Gelb, endorser, Donald J. Trump for president, Ashkenazi Jew. Michael Glassner, deputy campaign manager and national political director, Donald J. Trump for president. Special advisor for operations, Trump presidential transition team, Ashkenazi Jew. Lawrence Glick, executive vice president of strategic development, the Trump organization, Ashkenazi Jew. Jason Greenblatt, executive vice president and chief legal officer, the Trump organization, co-chairman, Israel Advisory Committee for Donald J. Trump, President Trump's special representative for international negotiations, Ashkenazi Jew. Vincent Harris, former digital strategy manager, Donald J. Trump for president, Ashkenazi Jew. Thomas Hicks Sr., finance vice chairman, Trump presidential inaugural committee, Ashkenazi Jew. Carl Icahn, endorser, Donald J. Trump for president, special advisor to the president for regulatory reform, Ashkenazi Jew. Gail Icahn, finance vice chairman, Trump presidential inaugural committee, Ashkenazi Jew. Robert Eager, member, President Trump's strategic and policy forum, Ashkenazi Jew. Travis Kalanick, member, President Trump's strategic and policy forum, Ashkenazi Jew. Peter Calico, donor, Trump Victory Fund, Ashkenazi Jew. Daniel Kowalski, Deputy Policy Director, Donald J. Trump for President, member, Trump Economic Advisory Council, Ashkenazi Jew. Charles Kushner, endorser, Donald J. Trump for President, donor, Make America Great Again PAC, Ashkenazi Jew. Jared Kushner, Senior Advisor, Donald J. Trump for President, Executive Committee Member, Trump Presidential Transition Team, Ashkenazi Jew. Yael Kushner, Ivanka Trump, Executive Vice President, the Trump Organization, Senior Advisor, Donald J. Trump for President, Executive Committee Member, Trump Presidential Transition Team, Orthodox and Jewish convert. Bennett LeBeau, donor, Trump Victory Fund, Ashkenazi Jew. Richard Lesser, member, President Trump's Strategic and Policy Forum, Ashkenazi Jew. Ronald Lieberman, Executive Vice President of Management and Development, the Trump Organization, Ashkenazi Jew. Howard Lorber, donor, Trump Victory Fund, member, Trump Economic Advisory Council, Ashkenazi Jew. David Malpass, member, Trump Economic Advisory Council, Ashkenazi Jew. Douglas Manchester, donor, Make America Great Again PAC, Ashkenazi Jew. Bernard Marcus, endorser, Donald J. Trump for President, donor, Rebuilding America Now PAC, donor, Make America #1 PAC, Ashkenazi Jew. Rebecca Mercer, donor, Make America #1 PAC, Executive Committee Member, Trump Presidential Transition Team, Ashkenazi Jew. Robert Mercer, donor, Make America #1 PAC, Ashkenazi Jew. Amanda Miller, Vice President of Marketing, the Trump Organization, Ashkenazi Jew. Eli Miller, Chief Operating Officer, Donald J. Trump for President, Ashkenazi Jew. Jason Miller, Senior Communications Advisor, Donald J. Trump for President, Communications Director, Trump Presidential Transition Team, Communications Director and Assistant to the President, the White House, Ashkenazi Jew. Stephen Miller, National Policy Director, Donald J. Trump for President, National Policy Director, Trump Presidential Transition Team, Senior Advisor to the President for Policy, the White House, Ashkenazi Jew. Stephen Mnuchin, donor, Trump Victory Fund, member, Trump Economic Advisory Council, National Finance Chairman, Donald J. Trump for President, Executive Committee Member, Trump Presidential Transition Team, Secretary, United States Department of Treasury, Ashkenazi Jew. Elon Musk, member, President Trump's Strategic and Policy.
Elon Musk. You dibbing and dabbing over here on the Ashkenazi side, boy. You with the Khazarians, with the space squirrel. This nigga here run his own space squirrel. Getting trillions and trillions and zillions of dollars for that bullshit, fake ass shit. The world's a screw, y'all.
Ashkenazi Jew. Samuel Noonberg, former policy advisor, Donald J. Trump for president.
With the space.
Executive Committee member, Trump Presidential Transition Team, Secretary, United States Department of Treasury, Ashkenazi Jew.
Who this is?
Elon Musk,
Who?
member, President Trump's
Who?
Strategic and Policy.
Zillions of dollars for that bullshit, fake ass shit. I shouldn't have stopped. I just wanted to hear what he is. Screw up, y'all.
Ashkenazi Jew. Samuel Noonberg, former policy advisor, Donald J. Trump for president, Ashkenazi Jew. David Orwitz, Senior Vice President of Acquisitions and Development, the Trump Organization, Ashkenazi Jew. Jeffrey Palmer, donor, Rebuilding America Now PAC, Ashkenazi Jew. John Paulson.
See, come from my. I have to be sitting there watching this shit. I'm just observing, man. Niggas out here goddamn teaching shit that they was all against and everything. I'm like, God, these same niggas. Is these same niggas? I know I'm finna get to the clown and shit. Yeah, cause we told them about that shit too. Shoot, these little videos I was making while I was in prison. These videos I was making while I was still in prison. These lockup videos.
Out of Fort Knox and sent it to Switzerland, then consigned it over to the Israeli government. Huh? And y'all don't see the cahoots of the Ashkenazi Jews and their brothers, the Russians, the Khazarian Jews, running scripts on the motherfucking world. But y'all ain't gonna never get it. Y'all ain't gonna never get it. Let's see who really knocked them towers down. Let's check this out.
Y'all ready?
Are afraid of sharing power. That's what it's all about. That's the reason men won't share power with women. They're afraid they will lose power. People, if we would share power, we would empower many people so that we would all be more powerful.
What he has stated publicly on 9/11 thus far has been nothing but lies and misdirection. In addition to being friends with 9/11 perp Rudy Giuliani, Trump has focused on the limited hangout and misdirection angle of Saudi Arabia, which is what gatekeepers, disinfo agents, and the media focuses on, ignoring the huge elephant in the room, Israel.
Who?
Trump has publicly stated that he saw, quote-unquote, thousands of Muslim Americans celebrating the 9/11 attacks in New Jersey, which is the biggest lie imaginable. The real truth Trump or your mainstream media will never mention is the only people actually documented celebrating the 9/11 event were a small handful of undercover Israel.
Well, I told y'all, man. Y'all see that Phoenix right there? Ain't no fucking eagle. You see that Phoenix? It's a two-headed eagle. Y'all see these Israelis right here? Y'all see these Israelis right here, the ones who knocked them buildings down, man. This when Trump became the 9/11 dictator, when he came out and convinced the world with a hat trick. They was Palestinians instead of Israelis. They did this shit. Huh? Let me let this shit play.
Israeli Mossad agents who had been in the U.S. for...
It was from who? What kind of agents? What kind of agents? Boy, hey, y'all don't better tell nobody about this goddamn video. I said, let's get it. Let's get it.
Never mentioned is the only people actually documented celebrating the 9/11 event were a small handful of undercover Israeli Mossad agents who had been in the U.S. for months and some for years, whose operation was busted by a nationwide FBI sting and were captured on the George Washington Bridge with explosives in their van of their front company, Urban Moving Systems. For February, the reports we're getting now, 2 or 3 men arrested on the New Jersey Parkway. Deborah, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. That is the information that I'm getting from 2 sources, that there was a van either on the New Jersey Turnpike or the Garden State Parkway, and that it was near the George Washington Bridge. There were 2 or 3 men who were in the van. The van was pulled over. It is not clear why the van was pulled over, but when it was,
They made a 9/11 dictator. I'm not playing, man. Ain't no good playing. Use my information now, man.
All I'm hearing, but again, 2 to 3 people in custody, and we are trying to get more information on that right now.
And word late tonight that 2 suspects are in FBI custody after a truckload of explosives was discovered around the George Washington Bridge. That bridge links New York to New Jersey over the Hudson River. Whether the discovery of those explosives has anything to do with other events today is unclear. The FBI has 2 suspects in hand, said the truck load of explosives, enough explosives were in the truck to do great damage to the bridge. But they arrested the 2 suspects and they're questioning them as we speak. Since 9/11, we have thousands of pages of FBI, CIA, and DOJ reports documenting the arrests made on 9/11. The FBI report outlines the fact that the Israelis were found to have taken 76 photographs, had maps, plane tickets, box cutters, and almost $5,000 in cash. In their 2004 civil lawsuit, the Israeli plaintiffs demanded their possessions and money back, in addition to many other demands. The declassified FBI reports also outlined the little-known fact that additional Israelis driving vans were arrested by police in Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New Hampshire after the 9/11 attack. Numerous trucks and vans with explosives were stopped by police on 9/11. And as outlandish...
So it was Bin Laden and Al-Qaeda. Why were they over there killing Gaddafi? Why were they killing Gaddafi right after this instead of going after Bin Laden? Man, y'all better wake up. Let's get it.
And unbelievable as it may sound, one of the vans had a mural painted on the side of it depicting a plane crashing into the Twin Towers. This is confirmed by two sources. One, the New York police radio transmission recordings from the day of 9/11. Two, it was also discussed by U.S. Transportation Secretary Norman Mineta.
Then the motherfucker put the goddamn terroristic insurance on the Goldman Sachs building and collected twice. Because it was attacked twice. It was 2 strikes, so he collected double the money on the insurance. 6,000 Jews supposed to been at work that day. They didn't show up. But y'all don't listen, though. They don't listen, folks.
Himself, in his February 2006 official...
That was the day of. This the van they was caught in. How would they be riding around in a van with the motherfucking Twin Towers being hit by an airplane the day of this shit happening? Israeli, right in your face. Illuminati. In the building they goddamn clear, they got the insurance on. Ain't no airplane hit it. It just stayed by itself.
The Soviet Larian Jews running the space group. They're both brothers, deceivers of the world. But I'm just a dumbass nigga, I don't know shit. Let's get it, man. Let's get this shit, my nigga. Say it back up down. Say it back up down. Let's go.
The New York police radio transmission recordings from the day of 9/11. Two, it was also discussed by U.S. Transportation Secretary Norman Mineta himself in his February 2006 official report titled Saving City Lifelines, Lessons Learned in the 9/11 Terrorist Attacks. The report stated, quote, "There were continuing moments of alarm. A panel truck with a painting of a plane flying into the World Trade Center was stopped near the temporary command post. It proved to be rented to a group of ethnic Middle Eastern people who did not speak English. Fearing that it might be a truck bomb, the NYPD immediately evacuated the area, called out the bomb squad, and detained the occupants until a thorough search was made. The vehicle was found to be an innocent delivery truck." End quote. The report, of course, makes absolutely no...
This nigga said innocent delivery truck with box cutters, pictures and maps and shit, and explosives. But it was innocent, little innocent moving truck with Israelis in it, who we just so happen to be #1 allies with. Man, y'all niggas, damn, man.
mention of the truck exploding or the fact that these Middle Eastern people had actually been Israeli spies.
Who?
Here's the definition of.
I'm gonna end that right there, man. You know what I'm talking about? But you know how it goes in, man. The truth don't need no help. But you can't get away from believing in the faith to see what it is in reality. Ashkenazi and Khazarian Jews, Fred gonna keep telling you. He don't mess with the Jews, so play, motherfucker.
See what I'm talking about? The script don't change. Why just keep playing the old video, man? The guy Gillis signed a $100 million contract. He crying and all this old shit. What the fuck going on, man? This what been going on, something been going. What up? I ain't kidding. I did a contest on this shit. Look at the nigga out. Look at the nigga out. They will say white man right there trying to focus on the nigga. I don't even want to play that video. I just want to show you that right there. You see that raw child over there got their Christian head in their face and all that shit on? I had Mussolini brought them got them Africans over them feds on and fight their own people, kill their own people and shit. By that Goodyear tie rubber, that blimp, that Goodyear blimp and shit though. That's what they get out there. The way they got there, all the rubber, tie rubber industry come out of the Congos, all the resources come out, all the resources come up our land, man. They living off of. I'm gonna go fast with the clone shit. Since that shit was so fake. Since I ain't know what I was talking about. The Trump Musk fragrance. Yeah, these are videos I got down did 3 years ago. I had me a little jail phone and shit. I was just tapping in on shit. I'm thinking niggas out here going in, handling bid. Shit. These niggas still out here arguing the fuss. I'm trying to take down an organ harvesting ring. Nigga. I done put Kaneko on my back, nigga. Fuck Teresa. Teresa done knocked out Jay Money and her own sister. The fuck? Allegedly. What Kai put that shit in there? Allegedly. Everything allegedly coming in entertainment on this bitch, cause we ain't got time for the bullshit. Cause we don't know that. We don't know shit. That my nigga Jay. God damn. Every time I go, these niggas out there gonna calling me, man. Let me see. I need to get my hair cut. Let me get the answer to the phone. Man, god damn. I call that nigga back. Need my hair cut though. Sun gone down too. Hot as hell like that bitch. What that is? What that? That's some good shit right there. Probably I ain't gonna fuck with it. Let me go down. What this is, huh? Do it, eat. Like a farmer. We chop it up. Let's get at it. What's the topic? We choppers, we can chop it up. Come and catch this vibe while we chop it up. What's the topic? We choppers, we can chop it up. Let's get it. My people's at the spot, popping bottles of that water, skipping on that fast food, picking veggies out my garden. Okay, I just got the email queue come out of the garden. And I put that on my mama. Let's get it. I'm a chopper, living longer with no drum. Call me John Deere, shawty, he be growing like a farmer. Come and catch this vibe while we chop it up. What's the topic? We choppers, we can chop it up. Hey. Come and catch this vibe while we chop it up. What's the topic? We choppers, we can chop it up. Come and catch this vibe while we chop it up. What's the topic? We choppers, we can chop it up. Hey. Come and catch this vibe while we chop it up. What's the topic? We choppers, we can chop it up.
In 1924, of widely diverse types. There's no doubt now that electric waves, electromagnetic forces cause direct biological effects. There's thousands of peer-reviewed papers on this subject. There's no doubt about it. But what are these effects? How are they affecting us? What can we do about it? We're now at a stage where we're putting in what's called 5G, which is a special type of broadcast for high-density information transfers. And it turns out that this is the same frequency bands that are used in crowd dispersal weaponry.
Tired of holding the phone, do this for me.
5G, first and foremost, is densification. So it's significantly more transmitters in close proximity to the human, and it is also a sophisticated, illegal, unlawful transmitter. What I mean by that is it is a high-gain dielectric lens antenna, and what that allows 5G transmitters to do is to 3D map its environment in your home. The 868 megahertz frequency is specific for battlefield interrogation systems, so sub-gigahertz. It allows the signal to travel through concrete brickwork with ease, and it can actually data gather. It is a target acquiring system. Phased array is basically radar off the battlefield. It is extremely good at identifying targets and being able to lock onto targets. And not only that, it can specifically target you as an individual. So any judge sitting on an interesting case, let's say, any lawyer, any barrister, anybody doing any work that is potentially controversial, your life could be at threat. So the antenna design that you currently have on top of these LED streetlights, masquerading as a control management system, is basically battlefield interrogation equipment. The first phased array unit was actually called Mammoth, used by the Germans during the Second World War to identify Allied aircraft. Obviously things have moved on significantly since then.
With no trouble, call me John. There's God while we chop it up.
Get 'em eat while we chop it up. Call my nigga, give me a haircut, man. I got so much shit on, I can't goddamn get to. I'm passing about some good ass shit, though. I'm gonna run this shit. These just my little short video, though.
Last spring, as I revealed in audio letters 45 and 46, the Russians began seizing control of the United States government. Key officials from President Jimmy Carter on down have been replaced by doubles. And these doubles are not human beings, in spite of their appearance and behavior. They are artificial, robot-like living beings called organic robotoids. When I first revealed these things, I braced myself. I knew that many of my listeners would be unable to absorb them. But my reason for doing it was the one I stated then. Without knowing about the robotoids, events would become impossible to understand. Since that time, robotoids in key positions of power have been causing many surprises in the news these days. The strangest surprises of all have been caused by the Jimmy Carter robotoids. In audio letter 48 2 months ago, I detailed the major instability problems the Russians are having with their Carter robotoids. The holographic computer brains of the robotoids include instabilities.
I'm just throwing shit. See, don't listen, folks. So I'm gonna go to job Bush.
Local society has institutions of science and medicine that do not cut ethical corners and that recognize the matchless value of every to prohibit the most egregious abuses of medical research, human cloning in all its forms,
What?
creating or implanting embryos for experiments, creating human-animal hybrids, and buying, selling, or patenting human embryos. Human life is a gift from our Creator, and that gift should never be discarded, devalued, or put up for sale.
Okay.
This is what y'all been doing. See this double talking.
Fuck all that. Fuck all that. Go to this nigga. Bitch, y'all been.
Today I am issuing a directive that bans the use of any federal funds, any cloning, effective immediately, no federal legislation or fund.
What about the private owned bankers who got their own money?
A great deal of research and activity in this area is supported by private funds. That is why I am urging the entire scientific public to review every foundation, every university, every industry that supports this area. For a voluntary moratorium on the cloning of human beings until our Bioethics Advisory Commission and our entire nation have had a real chance to understand.
You don't ask the nigga who tell you what to do, not to do something. I'm asking the private owned motherfuckers, not to do the human cloning. But y'all thought goddamn, what that boy name, David Marshall, whatever his name was. But I used to be playing that old shit, everybody come crazy. And they got them government agent around, running around, trying to denounce anything and everything Fed say. But want to take my motherfucking mobile lab video so I can't put y'all on shit. The mobile lab that Obama put in effect that got down, Kanika Jenkins got her kidney took in. Yo, don't try to tell you. I'm on that type of time. I had just played a motherfucking video before I came live. I'm gonna go find out my history. And I'm gonna come back. When we gonna come back, I'm gonna go. I gotta get my hair cut. Call my nigga back. I'm gonna go find that goddamn video. It's Dr. Peter Bitter too. Hold up, I'm gonna go find that bitch. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go find this bitch right quick. Cause I know I just looked. I'm gonna go find it. I'm gonna be the last video. Y'all give me a minute. I'm gonna play one last video. Then I gotta call my nigga back. One, two, water in the building. That ain't it. That ain't it for that bitch. Hold up. That ain't it. Hold up. Go back this way. Go back this way. Go back this way. Go back this way. Boom. Go back this way. I don't even know what that motherfucking was. It had to be one of these bitches. But I ain't finna do all that. Let's do this right here. Let's play this right here, y'all. Let me play this right here for y'all.
History of DNA was first unraveled. Then, of course, there are clones.
This is what this man saying in the 70s. You got goddamn George Bush and Clinton talking that whole ass shit, trying to explain what the fuck the world and the real people real know. I don't live in that third world. I don't live on that globe. Y'all niggas better get down here and let me flat this motherfucker out. I can show y'all what these folks had, if y'all can see these folks, so y'all can teach y'all children to motherfucking get out of this motherfucking hellhole corporation and unincorporate themselves from this corporation. Y'all better goddamn get right, man. Get y'all children right, man. Yo, that's what I said. Get y'all children right, man. Listen to the man.
History of DNA was first unraveled. Then, of course, there are clones.
What?
That is, creatures which are reproduced by artificial means and which are exact duplicates of an original. Clones of all kinds of animals have been produced successfully in the laboratory, but that is not what bothers people. In the recent past, it has been claimed that human clones are also possible.
What?
And that some may already be in existence.
What?
These last claims about human clones have been ridiculed.
Huh?
The human clones are also possible.
Feds the fat dumb crazy ass nigga. He y'all
Have been
listen to him.
produced successfully in the laboratory, but that is not what bothers people. In the recent past, it has been claimed that human clones are also possible, and that some may already be in existence. These last claims about human clones have been ridiculed, denied, and suppressed by all kinds of officials. The reason is that the idea of duplicate human beings impinges upon a super-secret realm of intelligence activities by both Russia and the United States.
Uh-oh.
True.
See, this is why I used to play Dr. Peter Beater for y'all. Huh? God damn. I hate to see what the next 2 years gonna be like. Tighten up, y'all. Let's get this shit.
Oh, chill, man. That man talking to the 71 about, man, these folks been doing this shit, man. They running the same script. How y'all think I figured out they were finna restake them boots, man? The eclipse that was coming happened every 7,000 years. How many 7,000 years we done went through and people like me to figure this shit out? I'm trying to show y'all some real live shit with these folks every day, all day, because that's what I'm on. I'm gonna hit my nigga back. I'm gonna get my shit turned up. Middle of the line up there, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the truth don't need no help, man. And I don't be playing. I'm just looking at all this shit I am. It's melanation, man, 3GD. And I ain't gonna never bring y'all nothing but the motherfucking truth. Even if I got to go down with, you know what I'm talking about. I said, damn, cockeyed, D, Kiki. Everybody that came through, I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Y'all know I am, man. Don't tell them when I might pop up. I'm gonna try to get me a haircut. The sun gone down, but it's still hot. It ain't gonna be breaking up forward. Y'all know what I said. I said, boom.